Salutations! How are you today? I am standing in the middle of a creeper hole. And yeah, we're going to do a little bit of cleanup here, I think. Uh, you may have seen this. I can't remember if I showed you this. I put a little shop up because we've been getting some newer players off and on as friends of friends are asked to join or ask if they can join our server here. And so I thought, well, I've got a lot of diamonds, and I'm going to actually give people a chance to use some of the areas of the shopping district here by putting a bunch of diamonds out there and selling them. Give you a diamond for a stack of dirt. Um, and so yeah, I was doing that, and that's been nice. But one of the reasons why I need so much dirt is creeper holes. I just fixed one here. I've got one over at my base I got to take care of. We got creeper holes here that I got to take care of, and yeah, so this. I think one of the problems that I would like to see us get rid of, and now you get to see that I actually have this all empty. So we're going to fill this up too while we're at it. I think it's time to try to get some better lighting in some of these areas here. And so, yeah, what I'm going to do is work on connecting up the path, I think, from my base up there down over. I'm not exactly sure how I want it to run, but we're going to run it down here somewhere. And I'm going to try to just work on getting rid of torches around spawn here a little bit, and we'll see what we can do. So that's some of what we're going to do today. I'm not even sure what else. We've got some other ideas that I've got working in my brain, but I think some grunt work is probably what's needed right now as we try to figure out what we're going to do. Not sure if this is something that I didn't actually fill in, or if this is something that just all of a sudden kind of left. So we're going to fill this in now since I'm here and extend the grass out here. I think we'll just extend this whole thing and fill in some of these areas. We've got a whole cave system under here that we're going to add an extra layer onto. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure, unless this is where all the dirt was coming from that I was receiving from people, which is not really what I was looking for. I'm kind of figuring if people come across dirt and stuff that is they maybe don't have a lot of use for, they can trade it in. Not necessarily just to go out and harvest. But anyway, uh, either way, we're fine. We're gonna keep filling this in, and I think what I'm gonna do is finish some of the landscaping around that area. I'm still trying. Not sure why we keep ending up with pieces of wool out here. If that's again stuff that's just left over or what. But I'm going to also, besides the landscaping there and creeper holes, we're going to take our creeper wall that we've got here, this creeper design. This is all just individual segments, and it's been a while since I've done this, but I want to continue it on this side all the way across. And obviously that wall section can't just like go at an angle, so we need to take sections of this and decide how we're going to build this up and work our way through. So I've got the creek that I kind of designed here and put in. We're just going to kind of have that running underneath the wall as kind of a drainage area. And I'm just going to run it all the way up along this section here up to here and basically run it in kind of like I did on that end over there. And I laid the green wool as kind of a, okay, this is the rough outline of where I want the wall to go. before I had a wall design. So now that I have a wall design and it's kind of a thick wall, enough to walk on top of, couple of blocks wide. Um, it doesn't take tight corners real easily. So also, while I'm thinking about it here, you might wonder why I have these hoppers down here surrounding this little pond. Well, I don't have actually a lot of ocean nearby. There's one just kind of around the corner here, but it's far enough away. Of This is a great place for squid to spawn, and they do exactly what they just did. They beach themselves all the time. The number of times I just look down here and see squid that had spawned and they just get hung up on the edge and die. Like, I need to collect that ink. And so, yeah, I just put a bunch of stuff around it. I've gotten 3 just in the last 5 minutes here, just hanging out. They beach themselves and they need to be in the water, and I'm like, well, they're going to die anyway. So this is basically, it's an ink farm that I just used hoppers for. So nothing fancy there, but just trying to capitalize on what the game is going to give me. Okay, so we've done some work over here. We'll see if I decide to do any more. I'm okay with a transition to rock at some point here, and kind of leaving some of this rough. I'm not sure if I want to tie this in a little bit more. That we just covered up some ponds that were here in the rocks that really weren't helping our terrain at all. This actually probably could get switched over to dirt and grass. But overall, we're getting there. We're getting there. But I grab my stuff. Looks like I'm hungry. I grab my stuff to start working on the wall, or at least prepare to start working on the wall. So let's just take a look at the anatomy of this wall here. So if I go to a spot actually that's flat, just to get an idea of what we're looking at here. So these sections, so I've got these pillars that basically you got a pillar here, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 blocks in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so pillar, 5 blocks in between, pillar. You've got the stairs that go around it that kind of form the base. The pillars are cobble. And then we have some, this is black wool in the background here, and then the elements to make the creeper face. So I think what I'm going to do, just to get things laid out, is I'm going to grab a couple more stacks of cobblestone, and I'm going to grab a couple of stacks of, or make a couple stacks of the stairs here, and just try to lay out what that might look like. And then when we get to areas where the terrain isn't very even, I think we're pretty even the rest of this, so I think we'll be able to keep a nice even level for the top, which is really nice. But when we get to spots where we're kind of to the edge, we'll just fill that in with the stone brick all the way down to the base, and maybe even here we'll add some more of the of those stairs. But let's come around here and check out and see what we got here. So the one thing about this is that I have this. We have a pillar here and or a tower here and a tower here, but I need to create one section of creeper wall or a corner on this side, and there's really not space for that here. Every time I come over here I get distracted because I want to check and see if I've gotten any more of these things. Only one more. So, and I've already brought this way down, but I also don't want it to come out. So I think what I might do is I might just bring that wall, instead of having the spiral staircase, which I already have here, I might take that spiral staircase out, and we're just going to make this wall, put one section of wall right here, and then kind of zigzag that wall back and forth a little bit until we get to, and I might actually extend this out and say, okay, let's bring it out here, out here, out here, and then somewhere here, now we can put an extra couple of sections here, and then just line it up and go mostly straight through. I want to come at this and come straight through this, and we'll figure out what to do with outlining the area to let this stuff come out. But yeah, so I think that's what we'll do, and then we'll actually have the exit, the lower exit from this tower will actually be down I don't know. I had myself all talked into it, and then it's like, oh, but if I come right off. Let me lay out some things, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I think I've got my plan figured out, but it's gonna get in the way of some other things. So let's just take a look and see what we're talking about here. I'm gonna land on the roof here. Oh, I can't wait to get the new computer and get rid of some of the lag. So I'm gonna have to basically move my gardens, or change the shape, or do something a little bit different here because what I'm gonna do is we're going to come out. I still don't know if I might not even have an exit out of the bottom of this one, and we'll just remove the spiral staircase. We'll just stay up on top all the way around. So what we'll do is we'll have a 3 wide path. So that path is going to come here, and then let's just grab some torches so I can kind of lay this out. So this would be the hi. Where'd your llamas go? You didn't leave them like where I don't want them, did you? Hmm. Anyway, so 3 wide path, that's the middle of a corner. So 5 blocks in between pillars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's just a layer of the stone brick and then the wool and then stone brick. So it'd be 3 blocks in between all of these. So then when we get here, we see it's 5 in between the pillars that way. It's 3 in between here, and this is where the creeper face black wool goes. So I come here. Corners are always 3 by 3 then. So we turn the corner, creeper face here. And then we get into, here's another 3 by 3 area. So that's the middle. We turn this way, and we'll have, oh, shoot. No. I was thinking about turning the corner and trying to go that way and putting a creeper face, but I'm going to run out of room. But I didn't adjust for that. So, oh yeah, this one's correct. I just didn't put it right over here. Yeah, so creeper face. Where's my wool? Creeper face would be in this. Actually, 1, 2, 3, that area. All right, 3 by 3 area to turn the corner, and then we're going to come out 1 creeper face. See what this looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to bring that wall way out here. So this is going to be kind of an intimidating wall up here, but that's okay. But I think we're going to bring it out to this level here. So then it's going to be a straight shot across the water here. And then somewhere in here we'll jog it over, probably 1 more creeper face over, and then that should pretty much bring us to where we need to be. So we're going to at least get across the water with it, and I think I got it laid out enough. The only problem is then, I guess let me go back to this one more time, is that we're going to have, and it's so close, we'll have the stairs. Let me make a few more stairs here. So we'll have the stairs that are coming in around these things like this, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Oh, this is a 3. This is the corner. And then you got that. So technically this, whoops, should be, yeah, not up here. Not at all. Maybe that's all right. Maybe that wall, that coming into that corner is okay. It just breaches the edge of that those leaves, the shrubbery there at the edge. But actually, if we put some vines and things come crawling down from the walls there, we could actually use that as a decorative edge. So yeah, we might be all right here. So I think that will take care of this as far as I need to go. So, what that means is it's time for a time lapse. Well, we've made some progress here. As you can see, now I've got a little bit of work to do on the backside, and part of that is just figuring out how much of this hill I want to take out and how much I want to keep. If I want to just run this back and have more of a cliff face here, I'm not sure. But so far we got the wall ending in this area here. And we can make this a little bit more sheer or extend the wall back a little bit farther. But yeah, so we are up here. I've got most of this taken care of. And now it's a matter of lighting and some of the landscaping, which kind of go hand in hand here with this design. So the other thing, we'll just pop over here real quick and take a look. We need to work out this, and I think what I'm going to do is move this over so it's either coming right out of this thing, or the other thing I thought of is that I could do, I got to add some more of the stone brick here underneath of this pillar. But the other thing we could do with this is probably make like a bigger creeper face that the water like comes out of the mouth type of thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to look at ways that we can kind of play with this a little bit. So I will say that one good thing happened when I had to move all of this over by one block, is that it actually opened up the spot so I can have my full garden here. It moved it over perfectly, and I think I'll still probably have some vines or something growing along here off the edge. And also when I lit that particular flame, it turns out that the leaves on that tree were awfully close, and so we are now down to just one little stump of a tree from the nice big dark oak that was here. Oh well, we're going to be moving trees around here anyway, so planting some new ones. And yeah, so I think we're getting close here. I'm gonna waterlog these blocks here, so it like is drooling out. I think we'll see, and decide what I want to put behind it. Yeah, so actually that could work. I'm just gonna have to cover up what's there, I think, and make it darker behind it. I'll have to look and see actually if I want to go with the black wool like I did all around. Oops, I have an H instead of a creeper face on one of them. Okay, I'll have to fix that. But I'll have to look and see if I want the black or if I want to do something different with that to draw more attention to it. I'm not sure. And maybe even framing that a little bit here. I'm not sure. The other thing that I'm going to do at some point as well is grab some of these and distress them with some cracked stone brick as well. So, yeah, we'll see. All right. Keep on trucking. All right. Well, we have taken care of just about everything we planned on taking care of this episode. We have our creeper wall basically done. We finished off the little creek here where we drop down and we've got the little pipe that runs out. And then if we go to the other side, we'll be able to come over here and find out. Then we've got our other creeper face right below the first one. I put an extra source block right here so that it kind of doesn't look like he's just drooling out of the corners of his mouth. So that's good. And look over here. That's right. We put together a road. We grab the pattern that we see here, kind of, sort of, and yeah, we try to extend that or continue that theme or that idea, at least, all the way up to the gates of my base. We've got anywhere that we go up a level, we have slabs, so that'll be helpful. And yeah, we are looking pretty good here. This area here is still a disaster, and I didn't actually show you how this turned out either. Yep. So there, we've got grass, we've got creeper wall, we've got creeper wall. Looking good. So, I think that we've done what we really came to do here, and I will be back. We'll come back and check out the Fabricor server, but I have good news. The new computer has arrived and is mostly set up, and I think we are about ready to get started with our Let's Play series where we're going to recreate the Land of Oz from the L. Frank Baum Oz books. So that should be coming up real soon. Put a like on this video if you enjoyed this content. Make sure you subscribe if you are wanting to come back and visit the Fabricor server, or especially if you're ready to check out what we do on our new Let's Play series starting up real soon. And we will see you later. Bye-bye. Oh, what? You, sir, are leaving your animals in my hallway. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Ow! Don't.